The data that we're going to enter into the worksheet will show sales projections for the year 1999. Double-click on Sheet 1 to rename it. The worksheet name is now highlighted, so type 1999, then press Enter. With our worksheet renamed, we are ready to start entering data. When we enter text into a cell, it can contain any combination of letters, numbers, or other characters. In cell A1, we'll enter a main heading for this worksheet. Select cell A1 and type Sales. Then press Enter. Now we'll add some text to label each column. Select cell A3 and enter location. Let's move to B3 by pressing the right arrow key once, then typing first quarter. Let's insert the text and keep the cell B3 selected by clicking the Enter button in the formula bar. Although this entry begins with a number, it's combined with letters, so it's considered a text entry and not a value. Instead of typing text to label columns C, D, and E, let's use Excel's Autofill feature. The Autofill feature allows us to quickly copy data or to fill cells with dates, times, periods, or a series of numbers. Autofill also works with numbers that are combined with text, such as week 1, week 2, and so forth. We are going to fill cells C3 through E3 based on the first quarter text that we entered. With cell B3 selected, we'll place the mouse pointer on the fill handle that's displayed in the lower corner of the active cell. The fill handle looks like a small black box. When the cursor changes to a black cross, we'll hold down the left mouse button, drag over to cell E3. When we release, columns C through E are now labeled second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. Let's select cell A4 and type Store 1. Then click the Enter button in the formula bar. Let's use the autofill feature once more. With cell A4 selected, we'll drag the fill handle down to cell A7. Now we are ready to enter values for each of the columns. As we type the data, we'll press Enter after each number to move down to the next cell. Let's select cell B4 and type the following values, remembering to press Enter after each value. 17,200, and type the following values, remembering to press Enter. 14,110, 13,000, 13,000, 13,000, 15,200. Once we have typed each of these numbers, we'll click in cell C4. Now we'll type the data for column C, pressing Enter after each number. Let's type 12,900, 10,000, 15,875, 8,900. Now we'll select cell D4 and enter the following numbers for column D. 11,200, 12,350, 9,650, 2,560. Finally, we'll select cell E4 and type the numbers for column E. 12,400, 11,350, 14,575, 16,700. Once we have typed the final number in cell E7, we'll press Enter to insert the number. If we want to enter something entirely different in a cell, we simply select the cell, then type the new entry. For example, click on B4 and type 12,700. If we make a mistake when we're typing, we can correct it by using the backspace key. For example, select cell B6 and type 128, then press the backspace key once and type a 9. We've decided that we really don't want to change the number in cell B6, so click on the Cancel button in the formula bar. Remember, we can also press the Escape key to cancel an entry. Another way to change or correct information in a worksheet is by double-clicking the cell that contains the data we want to edit. Double-click on cell C7. Now press the Home key on the keyboard to make sure the cursor is at the beginning of the entry. Type a 1 and click the green check mark on the formula bar to change the number to 18,900. We can also edit the contents of a cell using the formula bar. To demonstrate, we'll select cell D7 and move to the formula bar. Click the mouse in between the 2 and the 5 on the formula bar. Now type a 0 and press Enter to change the number to 20,560. Finally, we can edit a cell using the F2 key on the keyboard. Select cell E5, then press F2. The F2 key activates the edit mode, and the blinking cursor is now displayed at the end of the number in cell E5. Press the left arrow key twice to place the cursor between the 3 and the 5. Now press the Delete key once to remove the 5, then type a 7. Press Enter, and the number is changed to 11,370. We've entered quite a bit of information, so we should take this opportunity to save our work.